So we begin with the good morning stretch. Take a shoulder width stance, move the hips back and the torso down. Remember that we want to maintain a slight arch in the lower back. Doing this helps us keep good posture to put the hamstrings on maximum stretch. If you have stiff hamstrings and calves, then your knees are going to want to bend. Do your best to resist this and keep the knees straight. This may be really challenging the first few times you do it, but over time, this will no doubt improve. And remember, our main cue is to only go as deep as you can while keeping that back in its arched position. Resist any rounding of the spine. What you'll find is over the course of 10 repetitions, your body will warm up and your nervous system will allow you to go deeper and deeper. Try to reach your deepest position on the 10th rep. Now, we'll hold here for 10 seconds. Try to breathe naturally as you hold here to encourage the body to feel comfortable. All right, nice work. Let's move on to the couch stretch. Remember that you can use any of the regressions that we showed earlier in the video. So let's get one knee close to the wall, bring the other foot up into a lunge, and then gradually ease our torso upright. Now, a minute can be a long time to spin here if the stretch is too intense. So make sure that you're finding a level that feels like you're getting a good stretch, but also comfortable enough to be here for a full minute. The idea is that we're putting the quads and hip flexors on a full stretch by extending the hip, not the back. Notice that Trevor's attempting to keep his torso really hollow to avoid any arching through the lower back. And using the hands on the knees is a great way to resist cranking through the back to become more upright.
I think it's a long time here.
Now, the couch stretch can feel really intense if you went a lot of years without stretching your quads or hip flexors. But it's also one of the stretches I hear referenced the most when it comes to people talking about the mobility exercises that have allowed them to get out of pain, reverse the effects of sitting, and open the hips.
3, 2.
So that's my way of saying, even if this feels hard, keep doing it and you'll definitely see some progress eventually. Let's go ahead and switch sides. All right, we will begin our minute on the other hip. So the reason that we made this routine is because we find that when things are too complex, it's just harder for people to actually get them done. Obviously, there's plenty of other good hip stretches, but we think these are 3 of the most potent. And if you do them consistently for this 4-week plan, then I can guarantee you at the end of it, you're going to see some good progress. Stretching isn't super complicated. It's more about just showing up and putting the time in. The reason why it's hard is because it's uncomfortable and it's kind of boring sometimes. So I encourage you to build some routine around this program. Maybe do it in the morning after you drink your cup of coffee, put some music on or an audiobook or podcast, anything that can make this experience more fun and in turn just lead to more inspiration to keep on doing it. And to hold yourself accountable, if you want, you can drop a comment below to let us know that you're starting today. We're gonna check back in with you and make sure that you're adhering to this plan. All right, go ahead and relax, ease yourself out of there. And our final stretch is simply sitting into a deep squat. Use some books under the heels if you need to. Come on down, try to get comfortable. Now, once again, if you haven't spent time in a squat position, then it's probably not going to feel very comfortable in the beginning. But you'll be surprised how starting to spend time down here will make your body actually start to crave this position. And this is probably because in the past, before chairs were invented, we needed to use this position a lot more. And it feels good to use the full capacity of our knees, hips, and ankles. If you're comfortable, you can start to work on hip rotation by driving the elbows into the knees and opening the hips, and then squeezing the knees together and closing the hips. This can start to get you more connected to those smaller muscles that actually control the hip joint. A lot of the time, the stronger these muscles are and the more control you have over them, the less likely you are to get any type of hip impingement or pain or dysfunction. And oftentimes, cultures that spend more time low to the ground have less cases of hip pain. So you've made it a full minute. Feel free to stop here if needed, but we're gonna go the full 90 seconds. This here is the gym dog, Shiloh. She just showed up one day and has never left. So guys, we're gonna give away another StrengthSide University hoodie. To enter, all you gotta do is drop a comment below letting us know why you are motivated to take on this this hip flexibility program and let us know where in the world you are. Now, after you crush this 30 days, we suggest checking out our program, Master Mobility. We use these 3 stretches amongst many others to keep taking that mobility to the next level.
Relax.